Okay guys, I've got the F196 Optical Flow drone, currently at RC moment, and I'm going to do a full-time flight test guys. So I've got my stopwatch ready and we'll take it for a flight. So power the quad on, lights are flashing. Okay guys, I got the quadcopter bound now, so let's take it for a flight, see if it does fly for 20 minutes. So just set the watch, do a gyro calibration first. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so speed rate 3. Start the clock. Yep, let's go. Just hold in position there. The optical flow. Start to pick up a fair bit of wind now. So let me just 1, 2, 3. Stay in third speed rate. Yeah, it's really fighting the wind. I'm full pitch forward. See, it's fighting that wind. Try to keep that as a point of where I'm heading, so it doesn't fly away in the other direction. But it seems to be holding a pretty good lock with the optical flow. Just see if it will just sit there with the optical flow. It's getting pushed a bit. If I bring it down lower, trying to, you can see, just trying to hold it, but the wind is just a bit too strong. For it to hold its position. You can probably hear it in the microphone. It's really picked up now. It's still early in the morning too guys. About 9 o'clock, 9:30. Holding it rather good there. So I'll just fly it around a bit too guys. Don't want to just sit and hover, but also want to just keep it fighting this wind as well. I don't want to be chasing it down the other end of the field. So I'll try to keep it in front of me in this area the whole time I think, because it is really fighting this headwind. It's blowing into my face here. No doubt you can hear that in the microphone on my hat cam. So yeah, F196, very much like a Vizio, reminds me of Vizio Battle Shark really, just in a different design, shell, but this one has optical flow, which is doing rather well, considering it's getting pushed by a whole heap of wind. So this wind will affect the flight time a little bit I think. The motors would be working a bit harder. Bring it this way. This one doesn't have flips or anything like that. Just got one key return and land, and yeah, one key takeoff and land, and I think this one here is the one key return headless. So let me see, the 4 minutes in. It's meant to fly for 22. I'm going to be here a while. It's a large 2200 milliamp hour LiPo, guys, and I charged it up last night after I reviewed this, and it took forever to charge up via the USB to mini USB cable. That's the only way you can charge this thing, is with the USB to micro USB cable. You can't put on a hobby grade charger because it's a proprietary battery. But being such a rather large volume milliamp hour one cell, it took probably about 2.5 hours to charge up. So yeah, if you buy this one, you probably want to buy a package deal if they have any. I don't know if they do, or at least buy some spare batteries separately. So let's have a look at it here. Pretty cool looking quadcopter. That's just getting blown around by the wind, guys. That just gives you an indication of the weather at the moment. It's a nice sunny day, but this wind is just... See if it follows my hand. It wants to get away from my hand. There you go, a bit of gesture control there. Follow me this way, trying to. Alright, come back here. So pretty nice looking little quadcopter here, guys. It's pretty lightweight too. Okay, nearly 7 minutes. I wish it was a bit calmer, because then I could just fly the full length of the field, but with this wind it may be hard to bring it back if it goes a bit too far. It's got good altitude hold, the barometer works well. Just test to see. I want to see how far that lock is capable of seeing the ground. So at that height it seems to be trying to lock on rather well. I'm not touching it, I'm just walking up here. So it's got pretty good lock. The year of the optical flow drones and the GPS toy grades with the large LiPos that they're coming out with now. That's pretty cool. Back when I started flying, you know, there was nothing like this a couple of years ago. You know, you only had little 600, maybe 750 milliamp hour LiPos, good for 7 to 8 minutes, and no optical flow or anything like that. GPS in toy grade quadcopters like these that are rather inexpensive. They're very cheap. And this year has been no exception. Just keep on putting all this technology in these cheaper toy grades, which is great to see. Makes you wonder what next year's going to bring, because there's a lot of GPS assisted and optical flow toy grades out there now. Practically nearly every new quadcopter that comes out today is either optical flow or GPS module of some kind, you know, sometimes a dual GPS as well. The cameras are getting better in them as well. 720p is HD is the norm, and then you got your 1080p HD. We pay a little bit more for them, but not that much more. But yeah, anyway, this one doesn't have flips, so I can't fool around and do some tricks as far as flips. This one was mainly made as a aerial sort of selfie to aerial photography sort of quadcopter. So yeah, we'll see in these conditions how long it lasts, guys. It's the whole point of this video. If you like that Phantasm that I reviewed earlier in the year, I've done a flight time test on that one. I think that one claimed to have 18 minutes and I got something like just under 17, so that was rather cool. A couple of people here. Ooh, that dipped down without me, no warning. Just can't cut a break with this, you know, really calm days. I'm getting some good days now with the spring in season, but every time I come out to a field, I mean, I look outside and when I'm at home and I see that the trees aren't moving across the road at the bush that I, you know, have across the road there, where I do some of my reviews, like the military trucks and stuff. And you know, nice, calm, the trees aren't moving. When I come out to fly at a field, there's a little dog, the wind always picks up as soon as I take off. So I don't know if you can see in the distance there, guys, that tree over there is really blowing around, and the quadcopter is just, yeah, sitting there rather well. I mean, I'm not touching, I'm just chatting with you guys. So let's see the time. We're at nearly 12 minutes now. Okay, so I'm sitting here jibber jabbering away and the time's ticking by. It's in third rate, guys, the whole time. I'm going to bring it back here. I've got the headwind to the quad. The wind's coming back this way, guys. So I don't want to send it down to the end of the field there, because I'll lose it in the tree line for starters, and then I won't be able to see it that good. If it gets taken over by the wind, probably going to go up over the fences of those properties there. I don't want that. So I'll just keep it in rather close. But this one would be a really great FPV flyer, which I am probably going to do that, guys. You know, long flight times like this, put an all-in-one camera on the top, and yeah, it'd be good for FPV. Not sure why I did that. Trying to land. This wind, I think the wind is playing with the barometer, because that did that by itself. There's no LVC light, so that's the second time it dived down in this rather harsh wind. Just take a sip of water. Alright, what's the time now? 14 minutes, 13:52. They're approaching 14 minutes. No LVC lights. Let me bring it down to show you. Put it above my head. See that? All solid lights. See that? Red on the back. She's all solid, so no LVC just yet. Alright. This one doesn't have an emergency stop either, which is good. I don't like those, particularly like those ones that have emergency stop buttons. It's got the one key to land, so that, you know, if you get a bit of like a flyway, just press that and it'll bring it down. Because, you know, the ones with the emergency stops, I've noticed, I mean, it's an okay feature, I guess. You know, just stop the motors burning out if you hit something, but they usually put them in a funny spot, like they put them near on a flip button or next to another important button like a speed brake button, and you accidentally press it. If you're up high, you're going to break your quad. I've reviewed a couple like that so far, where they've had it on the flip button on the same rocker. You know, it's just a bit silly. Or, as you might have noticed from that X12 review that I did not that long ago, and quite a few other reviews done it as well, the kill switch was on the throttle as well. If you're throttling down, you hold it down for a few seconds and then it'll go boom, just fall from the sky. So 16 minutes exactly so far. 16 minutes. So they're claiming it will fly another 6 minutes from now, 22. We'll see if it will hit that target. Starting to get LVC flashing lights now, guys. So pity it ain't a calm day. I think it'd probably achieve very close to the claimed time. We'll soon see how long this LVC goes for, but it has been fight and win the whole time. It's fight and win now, and I'm not even touching it. This whole flight. So that tends to decrease flight time when it's not calm, guys. You gonna land on me? Looks like it's landing on me, guys. I got 17 minutes and a half. 17:28. Alright. Okay, guys, well, thanks for watching. I just thought I'll test this out. It's the Optical Flow F196. Yeah, I thought I'll test it out. Unfortunately, you know, it didn't get the time that they advertised, but maybe that is due to this rather windy day. I don't know. But other than that, I mean, it's a good flyer. I don't mind it. It'd be good for a FPV platform, which I think I might do. I might put a all-in-one camera here and take for a bit of an FPV flight with an AKK camera, and just maybe Velcro a little one cell LiPo on the back so it clears the props, and I think it'll make a pretty good FPV flight, because you've got a lot of flight time here, guys. You don't have to worry about coming in, you know, after 6 minutes or whatever on those lower milliamp hour batteries. So yeah, 2200 milliamp hour. Today it flew for 17.5 minutes, guys, probably due to the wind. I think when they come up with these flight times, it is on a calm day. And that Phantasm drone that I did was on a dead calm day. It wasn't nothing like this, so they got closer to the target. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell, guys. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Not a bad flight time, 17.5 minutes on a windy day. I think that's pretty good anyway. Alright guys, I'm out of here. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.